right, man. So picking up where we left off, you know, you're talking about depression and what you've seen, and you know, and like there's a phenomena that's happening in the industry right now. You know, back then hip hop was a whole bunch of drug dealers. You know what I mean? But now it seems like it's a whole bunch of drug users, especially with the lean and what's going on. You know, not to mention too much, but people falling off stage and stuff like that. Like, do you think it's becoming a problem? What's your feel on that? You know, if that's what's happening now, what's going to come of hip hop in the next 10 years? You know what I mean?
I can actually speak on that. Like I saw it for myself. You know, when we shot Omika, it was a neighborhood. I don't want to mention the neighborhood and bring that into this, but I was shocked because, you know, when you're shooting a video, we went into the streets and we were shooting a scene there. So the kids there noticed, oh, it'd be crazy, and then they came. There were kids there holding with Sprite, and this kid was walking around with codeine. Like, before we started shooting, he had to go sit down and mix his so he can have his. And I was like, so this is this is actually real. Kids are actually doing this, like it's the in thing now, you know, and I was sad at the same time, but also I was happy, like, with the influence that hip hop has. We've grown so much that kids are actually living up to what Americans are saying, even what South African artists are saying and doing. That's the influence, that's the power that hip hop has. So I was sad at the same time that I as an artist, I would want to be recognized or known or remembered for other things than pushing, because that's someone else's son. You know, you're a public figure, so you have to watch what you say, watch what you do. You chose to be that. Like a president chose to be a president. So you have to deal with people throwing stones at you, you put yourself out there. So the power you may have to be responsible as well and say, but people follow what I say, follow what I do. Am I destroying or am I building? You know, so I would think it's bad, you know, this whole drugs thing and lean. It's never good.
In the long term.
In the long term, it's what's going to mess up youngins that have dreams to becoming surgeons, doctors, you know what I mean? Because they'll get into lean and it would make them...
And you can't be really leaning and being a surgeon.
So, or any drug for that matter. It's not just about lean. Or any drug for that matter. It is bad, you know? As much as some people are my friends, but it's bad. Because you're teaching kids that it's okay. Their parents are crying. Their future is dying. So you decide, and it's all you, the root, the cause of this. So you need to understand that you created this. And trust me, there are probably kids actually going through the most right now because of that. But you don't know that, hey man, you're causing a whole lot of... I saw it when we were shooting. And I said, wow, so this thing is real.
You can get it in Pakistan tuck shops now, that thing.
Yes.
Next to bread and milk. So you can imagine. Yeah,
so it's like... Because it is bad. It's not like we just... you know, talking down on certain things, you know what I mean? This is not a product that's okay. It's not milk. Just because I'm lactose intolerant, I'm gonna say, milk is, you know what I'm saying? But this is real. You know, it causes seizures. It causes all these. We've heard Lil Wayne. We've heard Rick Ross. You know, we've heard these things. You know, we've seen people falling off on stage, and so you know that it can't really be good in the long run. It will affect you. You know, so...
But don't you think, you know, like back then, you know, record companies used to shelve artists, record companies used to rip off other artists. I mean, there's also the phenomenon of artist development being taken out of the picture. And, you know, for the benefit of the record companies. And the people are saying that's one of the things they're keeping artists dumbed down.
I think it's not the record label. Because you can still go out there and do your research on your own. You can still read books on your own. Like the same thing that the record label owner knows, you will know. That information is there. It's actually out there. If you actually Google or search or read, it's there. So no one is is dumbing down anything. You know what I mean?
So it's pure ignorance.
It's ignorance. You choose to just go on tour. Just get the girls. We'll worry about whatever. It's your choice, because it's not, even when you Google, there's no information, there isn't information that's only for certain people. It's information for all, for everybody. But we choose to be ignorant. Like, I'm not a record label owner, so I won't I don't want to know about it. That's how artists think. Most artists think like that. They only start thinking like CEOs when they become CEOs. You know what I mean? Then that's when you start now reading about, But if you could read about that before you become CEO, you'll know exactly what your CEO is doing. You'll know exactly how he's getting money from whatever it is that you're doing. So,
and we live in a world of information, so there's no excuse
anymore. This is the
anymore.
information era, yeah. So there's no excuse whatsoever. You decide, like, I'm ignorant, I don't care.